Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I'll just be doing a quick showcase of all the Lord of the Rings and Lego Hobbit sets that I currently own. I've only just been collecting them over the last two years or so. I've just been getting off the secondhand market, a couple brand new box sets, and so obviously some of them have set me back quite a bit because they're not very easy to come by for the most part, and also very a bit pricey. But overall, the quality and it's one of the most beloved lines that Lego has ever created. So without further ado, I'm just going to show a bit of how I got them on showcase here. So obviously here is the Tower of Orthanc, which is one of my favorite sets. I've just got it on top of this glass cabinet here. It's got the figures there with Saruman and Wormtongue just in the back. You can't really see Treebeard. I'm not going to do an in-depth sort of showcase of the sets, but I'm just showing you how I've got them on display. So here I've got the Black Gate set, which I've purchased two of them, and I've sort of rearranged the pieces a bit to make it sort of look like it's one big gate. And I've just added my own ground there, so it's kind of my mock, but also sort of inspired from the original set too. And here are the figures here, which these are just like, I absolutely adore all these figures. They're so cool, so much detail, and just awesome to have. And next to I've just got the Shelob attack set with the figures there and Gollum, and then the Orc Forge just in the back there. Unfortunately, I just don't have much room to put in these cabinets, and just around the house I'm just running out a bit of a room. But the reason I'm filming this now is just because I want to do a reshuffling around a little bit, and then I might do an update later on. I'll explain as I go. But just below here we have the Helms Deep collection here, which I'll just open these here. This is my favorite, probably my favorite display piece, because it's pretty iconic and very recognizable. The guy that I purchased this off was I got like a pretty good deal, and he just had all these Uruk-hais and the expansion pack as well, all sort of for a good deal. So picked it up, and I'm not complaining one bit. It's one of my favorite pieces. Now I sort of just adjusted the top part here a little bit, just filled it out a bit more. I think I made it a little bit taller, nothing major. So I wouldn't really call it a mock, but I did make just some very slight adjustments. And I also built this sort of part on my own here, just to sort of extend it and fill out the scene a bit. Yeah, so that's that. That's one of my favorite display pieces. If you ever want sort of a more closer, in-depth look of it, I may do a video in the future, but this is just basically what I have on display. And so just below here we've got the Weathertop and Mines of Moria mock, which is also, well, it's hard, they're all just amazing. I'm very proud of the Moria mock, but also, I can't pick and choose. They're all just awesome and very iconic. And so here we got the Weathertop set here, with all the hobbits at the top. It's rated from the original set, but also I just sort of expanded upon it. I'm just kind of debating whether I just take it apart and just use the actual original set. This is a bit smaller, I can save more room, put another set there display. So, or if I like the Weathertop mock, it's just hard to tell what I should do here, just because I want to try and utilize the space I've got. And here's the Mines of Moria mock. I don't think I can change that at all. I'm very pleased and happy with how that looks. It looks just filled out. It just looks the part, and just the display looks awesome with all the troll and the orcs. I just got a bunch of orcs and goblins in there and just sort of set out the scene how it looks in the film. And then just below here, I'm just going to get on the ground here, we've got the Council of Elrond set there, just sort of in the corner. Not much to say about that. It's a cool little neat set, comes with some cool figures. I've just put some of the Fellowship there. Just every set just comes with such cool figures and just cool design. Yeah, and then next to it we have the Lake Town mock. So this here is very cool. I like it and it looks awesome. But overall, I just think it takes up a little bit too much room. So I might have to sort of congest it a little bit, just make room for other stuff. Maybe put the Shelob set down here. I don't know, we'll see what I can come up with. But overall, I think it does look really cool. So I've got two of these sets from the Hobbit and one of the bridge one, and this is my own mock little hut thing here. I've created that by myself, and just sort of mix and match some random figures and of double ups that I've had, and yeah, so overall it does look cool, but I might rearrange this a little bit. Yeah, seeing how we go. That's a good little look at that. And then just by here's another one I may sort of rearrange, which is the wine cellars in is it Mirkwood, I believe, from the Hobbit. It does look cool. They all look cool. I'm very happy with the mock, but then again, it's just a bit too big for my liking, and obviously that's part of the Barrel Escape set, which I may or may not keep on display. But yeah, like I said, it does look cool, but I might actually congest it, take it apart a bit, maybe just free up some space for other sets. But it's mainly just to get all the figures on display, because the figures are just my favourite thing pretty much for these sets, besides the Helms Deep and the Orthanc and probably the Moria one as well. But next we've got the Dol Guldur Ambush, is it? Or the Battle of Dol Guldur. We've got the expansion set there where it comes with Galadriel and the Witch King and Elrond there. And then the Dol Guldur set here, which it is cool as well. Not much to say about this. Radagast is such a cool figure to have. So much detail, so yeah, it's awesome. They're all just awesome set, and the build techniques, they're not too complex, but they're not too basic either. They're just, I don't know, they're just really cool. It's not much to say about this one here. Just nice and neat on display. Like I said, I might rearrange and shuffle things around soon, so we'll see how that turns out. So just don't mind my reflection. So on the top of the other shelf, we'll start from here. I've just got the Goblin King here because I purchased the set that he comes with, the Goblin King Escape. I can't remember the exact names and the set numbers of the sets. I should probably plan these out a bit more. But yeah, so I kept the Goblin King because I didn't want to get rid of him because he's a cool figure to have. But I sold the set. But I just sold the set, but I kept the figures and the goblins and the Goblin King and stuff. And then next behind it we have the I can't remember the name of that set, but it's that tree set that comes with the warg and yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But it's just pretty much the tree at the back. I haven't got anything else on display at the back there. And then obviously in front of it we've got Bag End right here. Now this is a cool display because it shows off all the dwarves here in the collection, which is every single one of them. So we've got all the dwarves lined up here on their way to Bag End, and these are just some awesome figures with some awesome head molds. Very, very happy and proud to own these guys here because they're all not cheap and easy to come by. I'm very happy to have come by all the sets that come with them. And like I said, my other sets, it's not really a mock, this one, but I just did extend a little bit at the front here, just more of like a front sort of yard bit to make more room for them. And in saying that, we've got next to it the Lonely Mountain, which is one of my other favorite sets. Primarily because of Smaug, but also the build is actually really cool and the figures are awesome. Yeah, I mean, this set's very not easy to come by either, because I'm a big fan of just fantasy in general, and I love Game of Thrones and obviously the new show House of the Dragon and Lord of the Rings, all that. So this Smaug figure, or dragon I guess, is just awesome to have, and one of the most detailed and amazing just dragons or creatures that Lego's ever done, really. And there's a reason it's priced very highly on the aftermarket. I got it second hand off someone and the condition of it's pretty good. I can't complain, and it just looks awesome on display there. Yeah, I mean, it's just a very brief showcase and tour. Not a whole lot to say. I know I should know the set numbers and names and all that, but yeah, so that's pretty much my collection there. It's got some Star Wars stuff there, which I'll do a showcase of maybe, but it's mainly the Lord of the Rings stuff that I'm very happy with and think it's just awesome. Yeah, There's not much else to say really, but I'm happy to do little more close-up sort of in-depth reviews on my table, so it's more of a close-up and whatnot, but I just thought I'd showcase how I have it all on display. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching, taking the time to watch this. Leave comments down below if you want to see anything else. I've got a couple things in the works, just been really busy lately, and definitely plan to upload a few more things. But yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.